fashion. Again, the yellow and black, the Stinger, the Hornet, whatever you want to call it, the Yellow Jack, it stung a few people. So we are seeing Andy Haley back here with his vehicle. A little failure to launch there on initiation, and there it is. Oh, our current points leader, he's just going to go and head on back. TLO will finish out the course, or if he does finish out the course, no yellow flag thrown. He's out of harm's way, so Tommy LeMaire does need to finish out this, and he'll have an advantage. What an unfortunate turn of events. Now, what this means to me, Ryan, is that our points leader, if I'm Tommy, if I'm TLO, I'm a little nervous following a vehicle that didn't have a strong initiation. He went harder into the wall yesterday, or actually I think it was Thursday. So here, yeah, that's done. That's a wrap. So very unfortunate turn of events for the Habanero BMW. TLO will finish out the rest of the course. He does not need to do that. That will be a big victory for Canada's own M-Spec driver, Tommy LeMaire, and the TLO. Mr. Blue Sky. Not ELO, sorry, I thought it was ELO. Tommy Light Orchestra. TLO, who's feeling the flow, but also he's not feeling 100%. We talk about that power steering. Let's see if he can keep it clean. Casey Cole, remember he had it one more time against Madison, so he's got, oh, and just as we were talking about steering, looks like it ended up biting him there on initiation. You saw the wheel kind of cranked back. That could be an indication of the rack giving us some issues. Let's see how this transition goes. TLO looks a lot more fluid there. TLO, and again, revisiting the Northeast boys battle one more time, one more times of Jager and Misko. But right now, eyes are on who's going to the Final Four. Is it Cole or TLO? Casey Cole stepping up these two M-Spec vehicles. Who's the more specker here into that second outside zone? TLO gets aggressive, but has to unwind it, and that's going to hurt TLO, who's been on a tear. Casey Cole rises to the occasion and delivers. Might have some steering issues. We'll see if that's an issue. Here we go. TLO and Robert Thorne. Tommy LeMaire will lead. He's your #1 qualifier. Can he make this a perfect event? TLO initiates in that first outside zone. Ooh, just comes in, then comes out. That might end up biting him in the end. We've seen how Robert Thorne's thrown down that gangster initiation. TLO gets a lot deeper on that second outside zone. Robert Thorne does have the proximity. Now coming, hits that inside clip, now in that final outside zone. Tommy uses all of that final outside zone. And Robert Thorne swings wide. And here we go with Robert Thorne up front, Tommy LeMaire, TLO, and the chase. Thorne had a gangster initiation on his previous battle. He does it again. Tommy LeMaire might be fighting his steering box, but he's also fighting Robert Thorne. Robert Thorne, a little bit of wavering there in that second outside zone. Tommy LeMaire, good chase position. Now let's see, I believe if Robert puts this properly, he could have the victory. And look at Robert Thorne. The search for the throne. Amanda Sorensen, currently 20th in points. Here we go, TLO out front, another M-Spec vehicle. TLO swings into that first outside zone. Amanda Sorensen does find her way into there a little bit later than TLO, and taking that shallower line and straightening up. Oh, looks like she's having some issues. Fighting that car. Looked like it was kind of snapping back, snapping straight. Yep. And Tommy LeMaire keeps on continuing on as he needs to, but unfortunately for Amanda,
Casey, thank you so much for your time. The clock is running. We're at 3:51, guys.
Thank you so much, Lorette. Here we go. So here we go as Amanda Sorensen is now leading and TLO is in that chase position. Amanda Sorensen now finds herself just shy of that second outside zone, going into the third. And Tommy LeMaire with a bit of advantage, but a good job there by Amanda Sorensen. And now pulling all the way through. So I think that might benefit him. He did have some contact last night with Casey Cole, having to prepare that back right suspension through the night, but he's feeling 100. Here we go. Robert Thorne deep into there, little landscaping. So brown cloud, we'll see if that comes into play there on that back half. Robert Thorne, look at that, drops that bumper right in. Oh, it does affect him a little bit, but I don't know if that was because of the wall tap or just comes unbound. And TLO now in that chase position. Haven't talked much about TLO, but look at too little too late. What's going on there? M-Spec vehicle, TLO. Tommy LeMaire out front. Thorne. Here we go. He's going to initiate a late initiation. going to say there's a thorn in his side, but not the case. And Tommy LEMAIRE putting the car right in the outside zone 2, 3. Little correction there to massage it into outside zone 3. But Thorn having some trouble getting. Oh, and Tommy LEMAIRE goes off course. And that is a whole car. That was a whole car off track. Good. All right, here we go. TLO out front. The M-Spec vehicle, 94 miles per hour on initiation. Houman Rahimi diving in kind of the inside line. Let's see if that pays off for him. TLO, good transition from him. You see some wavering there. And you talked about, you know, the judge's perspective. Chris Yule saying set it and forget it. You see Houman kind of making some corrections. Now in that last outside zone, TLO, you see he started a little shallow, then went deeper, but Houman Rahimi way off of that final. So Houman will be out front. All right, Tommy LEMAIRE. Here we go. Here goes Houman Rahimi out front, 97 miles per hour. That LS-powered Nissan. You can see him. You see the car. Oh boy, Houman. I mean, he was all over the red and white, and that 3 off. Let's take a look. And now he's going to finish it out. I think it's wise for Tommy LEMAIRE to complete this run, even though this is where it gets really difficult in that chase position. You know, dropping tires. Blake Olson coming to us from Las Vegas, Canada versus Vegas, BMW versus S-Chassis. All right, so coming down the pipe through that start chicane, here comes TLO and that M-Spec vehicle. Now past that first inside clip, let's see how they handle that first outside zone into the second. Blake needs to gain some ground here at TLO. Good angle from TLO. Blake goes past it. He needs to catch him here. Got not a race, but Blake overcooks it, and a lot of gravel, a lot of dust. And just coming on in, here comes Blake and TLO. Let's see what Blake's got here. Initiates. Big, nasty initiation from Blake Olson. TMEC, Coral Works, BMW out front into that second outside zone. Let's see what we got here from Blake. Oh, a wide swing, but allows TLO to gain some ground. Blake dives back in. Olson approaching that last outside zone and puts it right in the right spot. Really well done by Blake Olson, but TLO keeping his composure.